Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. For today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at what's coming next for you and your person, whether or not you're together or in separation. We'll see what comes out. I am going to pre-shuffle some oracle cards and then we're going to get into the tarot. I hope you are all doing well today. I did do a reading about no contact yesterday. I didn't get a chance to post it, so I will post that today. Again, thank you for all the continued support, all the people who continue to book readings with me. I really enjoy doing them. I do have availability next week. I'm booked for the weekend, but I have availability on Tuesday onward, so you can let me know if you want a reading. If you're interested in these roses, I was talking about them in some of my other readings. They're actually real roses that last years. They're preserved with oils, and I just want to show them to you. They come in different colors, and this company sent me these for my setup, and they're just beautiful. It comes in this case, and this case actually, you can get different cases, but the crystal ones have a drawer in them. So I actually keep crystals inside of mine, but they're just beautiful. I don't like how flowers die so easily after we cut them. And these can last for years. The company is called Rose Forever New York. Your Rose Forever flowers are real. If you take care of them a little, they will stay beautiful like on the first day for many years. Please don't water the roses or treat them with other care products. Please avoid touching the petals as that could affect their lifespan. Ideally, keep them away from direct sunlight, and you can actually just dust them off. The one I got comes with a case. So I keep mine covered when I'm not using them. Well, I am using them, so I'm going to uncover them. But it's nice to be able to cover them. So yeah, I will include that information in the description box below. So if you guys want them, you can get a discount using that code, $25 off. And it helps support my channel and allows me to continue doing this with my time. And this is my absolute favorite thing to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the piles. So for pile number 1, we have the Affirmators Tarot. Oh, before I begin, I'm so excited. I finally have 3 large decks. So now I can do a reading with 3 large decks and it's all even. Because sometimes I feel weird mixing up the piles sizes. Anyway, for pile number 1, we have this green fluorite. I love green. Heart chakra energy. The Affirmators Tarot. Geez, I'm dropping the ball. For pile number 2, we have this quartz heart and the skull candy tarot. Sugar skull tarot. Oh my gosh. I can never get the name of it right. I apologize. I'm all giddy today for some reason. For pile number 3, we have the Guardian of the Night Tarot. I'm going to have to double check that. And this ruby fuchsite stone. I'm having a really hard time, you guys. I'm really giddy. I did some personal readings this morning and I guess I'm still feeling the energy. Anyway, I apologize. So yeah, I'll see you at your pile and I'll have my thoughts together. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. I've gathered my thoughts. I don't know what was up with me in the intro, but I was giddy. I'm not even introducing myself now. If you picked this green fluorite and the Affirmators Tarot, this is going to be a reading about what's coming next. I'm not sure if you're in communication or not. We're going to have a look at the energy. I did pre-shuffle some oracle cards for your reading, so we're going to get into the energy. So yes, I apologize for my giddiness in the intro. I don't know what is up with me. All right, so I did pre-shuffle some oracle cards. They're very interesting. some of you are going to recognize the otter. So I'm hoping some of you who were in the otter pile a while back, the otter pile. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have the Phoenix. We have the otter, which came up in a reading last week, I think. Some people said they felt really called out. And I said to them, I was the otter person. Anyway. We have turtle. I'm really enjoying this deck. This is the Pluto Oracle. And I intuitively bought it. I don't know why I bought it. It's not really my typical style of artwork here, but just the colors of it, there was something that drew me in. We have the giraffe, and guys, look at the similarities. I had to laugh when those came out. I was like, look at them. So these are meant to represent, I took them as you and your person, but if the energy is reversed, please feel free to reverse that. We just want you to take it as it resonates. And we have patience, which I also laughed when this came out because patience. Me and patience. So we are going to look at the tarot. First of all, I do want to say that for a lot of you, I feel like it's no contact or low contact. I feel like you've been through a lot with this person. I feel like this is a very spiritual connection. I feel like you awakened first. I feel like your person has been slow to catch up. And I feel like divine timing has played a huge role in this connection. And the way these cards, the energy of these cards, well, we'll get into it once we get into the tarot. So yeah, I do want to see what the tarot has to say before we jump into these messages. These cards are huge, so I'm hoping that we have room for everything. For those of you on the twin flame journey, the other day I spoke about how there was a sign that I was meant to see, and it was supposed to be a ladybug, and I saw it in some movie my daughter was watching. And so I said, I'm going to watch that movie. So last night I put it on, and you guys, if you are a twin flame, I know that it's, what is it called? Ladybug and Cat Noir. Yes, I said noir for the person who said, did you say Cat Noir? Yeah, I said noir. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail because this is your reading, Empress. But just look it up and watch the first 5 minutes, and you will see exactly what I mean. It is a movie about twin flames. It has to be. And the person who made it, Awakening Productions, come on. Anyway, just watch the first 5 minutes. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. I actually ended up falling asleep because I was tired. But I'm definitely going to watch it again. Again, it's a kid's movie, so it might not be the greatest, but all right, we're going to get into it. I'm all discombobulated. I just knew it was going to be one of those piles, you guys. Can I make room here? Can I push some crystals out of the way because you have 2 cards? This is your thoughts and feelings about the connection. So we have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Taurus energy, All right, we also have fire energy. Whew. I want to take the one. Oh my gosh, you guys, for those of you who have been watching my readings, the seahorses. All right. You guys have a lot of cards coming out, and of course they're big cards, so let's do this. So we have more water energy. Now we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, let's keep going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the next cards, and then we might stop and talk about it before we move on. I just want to get one more card. Okay, you want it to come out finally. I feel like the reason I was giddy was because of you guys. I'm gonna have to push these right out of the way. I haven't done any of the other piles, but this energy is crazy. We haven't even gotten all the cards yet, you guys, so I'll try not to keep it too long. All right. So we're gonna talk about it. Can we see everything? Amazing, we can. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're the otter person. I feel like you're further along on your journey. I feel like you've been, whoever this is, this otter person, you're someone who has an unconditional love for this person. I can feel that it's unconditional. I can feel that no matter what has happened between you in the past, which I believe you've been through a lot with this person, you truly are in a place of acceptance. When I opened the deck, we saw the Empress. So I really feel for a lot of you that you're my Empresses right now, and you're not, I feel like you're looking for some comfort because, again, I'm getting the feeling that for a lot of you, you're already talking to this person or you're about to be. This is energy where there's this new beginning trying to manifest here. There's a new beginning here. On the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands and Six of Swords. So I'm just going to hang on to those. So what I'm seeing is that I think that this is a connection that you've had to have a lot of patience for. It hasn't been easy. It's caused anxiety. It's been long. Possibly a long separation. Again, for a lot of you, I feel like you're about to talk to this person or you're already talking to this person. And sometimes I know I talk about healing and about how there's divine timing until enough healing has been done, until the masculine is released. But sometimes when they're finally released, the feminine doubts it, and the feminine is scared, and the feminine worries that everything is going to play out the same, and they worry if they should trust it, and they've waited for so long. For some of you, you're still waiting to hear from this person, and it's this otter energy. I said it in that otter pile. Sorry. It's like, are you ready yet? Are you there? I love you. I love you unconditionally. Are you ready to come back to me? Are you ready to do this? And when I think about the image of like, let's imagine this person is an otter too. And you're just coming back to eat otters. There's so many, I'm gonna stop. Imagine this person's an otter. And you're both kind of like making contact, you're just starting to talk again, and you're both kind of standing up, looking at each other like, what do we do? Like, should I come closer? Should I stay back here? Should we talk more? Should we talk less? Should we get together? Should we not? It's a very, you've waited so long, you just almost don't know what to do. And again, for some of you, this might not have happened yet, but you're about to see it because we have this phoenix here. This has been a long time coming. We have the turtle and we have the phoenix. So this is somebody who has been moving very slowly on this journey. And you could have spent a lot of time, I'm just going to say this is you. Reverse it if you're this person. I feel like you have spent a lot of time working on yourself, a lot of time healing, a lot of time waiting. Not in unhealthy ways, but you've kept your heart open for this person. The giraffe card, I'm in love with this deck and the messages behind it. The giraffe card talks about reaching a place where we need to balance our heart and our mind. And that truly is, that Empress energy is this even reminds me of the Empress, because this otter's not moving. This otter's just kind of standing there, ready, open, ready to receive. Also, you know, a little like, hurry up, Phoenix person, I'm waiting over here. I want to snuggle. Anyway. And to get there, we really do need to balance our heart and our mind, because our ego is saying things that we've been programmed to believe. Like, well, if that person loved me, they would have come back. And if that person wanted me, they would be here. And that's what we've been programmed to believe. But through spirituality, through these soul bonds, we're learning to listen to our heart, and our heart is telling us that those ideas that have been programmed into us are actually wrong, that we don't just have to run away from people when things don't work out, that we can heal each other, and we can heal with love, unconditional love. And I feel like this is a very unconditional, loving energy on this side. And I feel like that's been part of your journey, because you've been dealing with someone who really, it took them a long time. It's taking them a long time. And whatever they're transforming, it's big, because we have the phoenix here. So again, this is somebody I feel like no one ever gave them the chance. No one ever saw their soul enough to believe that they could change. But you did. You were able to balance your head and your heart. You were able to balance that and not just think with your ego and your pre-programmed ideas, and not just think with your heart and completely give yourself away and get hurt. It's a very balanced energy coming from over here. Very, again, you're not pushing, but you're also like, are you ready yet? And for some of you, I feel that's for those of you, are you ready yet? Or those of you who haven't heard from this person. For those of you who have already heard from this person, because we do have the phoenix and the turtle. Again, slow moving change. You've been waiting a long time. There's a robin outside, if that's significant. Anyway, also the reason I wanted to do this reading was because I woke up and it was like a huge thunder and lightning storm. It was big, and I thought, changes, healing, tower moments. So I'd do a reading. Anyway, with the turtle, we do see, I like the turtles coming in this direction. And this card, patience, Again, look at the way this bird is pointed in this direction. Like, you've had to have patience here. You're the one that's had to have patience, and this has taken a while. But this turtle is on its way over here. And for a lot of you, I do feel like if you're in communication, you do see this person has changed, but you're questioning it. Now, for your energy, how you feel about this connection is you see them as the 10 of Cups. You see them as your happily ever after, emotional fulfillment. We have the Hierophant here, so higher level of commitment. You see the importance of this bond. You see that it's a spiritual bond. You feel that it's a spiritual bond. And again, you have kept your heart open to this person for all this time. And you're about to be rewarded for it. You're about to be rewarded for all that patience. And this is big transformation with the Phoenix. This is a rebirth. This connection will finally be able to move forward in the right way. For them, their thoughts and feelings about this connection, they're scared. They're anxious. They feel this. Like, look at these. Look. And it's this type of connection that can heal somebody that has wounds and traumas. It's this type of love that can, again, I feel like you've always given your love to this person even when they didn't maybe deserve it. And they see you as their other half. Like, they're forever linked to your energy here. Look at those tails. Look at those tails. And they're afraid. They're afraid of hurting you. For those of you who haven't heard from this person, they're afraid to come in. They're probably losing sleep over it. If you can't sleep right now, it's because they're not sleeping. I feel like this person, for those of you who are in contact, is afraid of hurting you again because they just got you back into their energy. They just started experiencing this again, even if it's not full-on commitment, you're just talking. They just started experiencing your energy again, and they're terrified they're going to do something that's going to mess it up. If you're feeling anxious about how it's moving forward, they probably are too. I did a reading yesterday that was about embodying that Queen of Cups energy. If you're the otter, that vulnerability to kind of show this person that it's okay to be vulnerable, because this person's scared of being vulnerable. This person's worried. Anyway, this person loves you. I just have to say that. And people transform for the people they love. They do. When that love is taken away, or that love gets up and walks away because they're not being treated correctly, it makes that person wake up and go through that Phoenix moment. It's energy. And again, we've all been programmed to believe these things like, well, that person's just an a-hole, and cheaters always cheat, and all of the things we've been programmed to believe. I'm not saying to be naive. I'm not saying to put up with cheating. I'm just saying that we've been programmed to just cut people off. Like, we've been programmed to be King of Swords, Queen of Swords, cut people off. Anyway. Sorry. So, 4, the hidden factors. What could be hindering your connection? We have the Ace of Cups. So for a lot of you, again, this is really, I really do feel like this is for those of you who are just in communication after separation, or you're just about to be and you need to see this message because this is about to happen to you. But what we see here blocking it is a new beginning. I didn't even think of this before I started, but Like, I know this card came out, but I didn't think about the context of this card until we got to this question. Anyway, this is about what could be hindering it. And this is about opening up your heart. This is about sharing emotions. This is about being vulnerable. And over here, I was getting the energy that, again, with when I was saying about the two otters, that it's almost like you're afraid to really come towards each other. It's like you're reading each other's energy, trying to maneuver through the walls and the boundaries that have been put up. And right now what's blocking it is that you can't, I don't think that there's that sharing of emotion yet. I don't know if you guys are being vulnerable yet. So for those of you, we'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out in the next few cards. But for those of you who are in that situation where you're just kind of speaking after a disconnect, after a painful separation, not if this person is mistreating you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if this person has changed, they've come back, but you still feel like the walls are up. What you need is you need to be vulnerable with that person. And I'm not saying pour your heart out to them. I'm just saying that if it feels like there's a wall there, if you open your heart a little, they'll open their heart a little. And for those of you who resonate with divine feminine, it is the divine, energetically, the divine feminine usually leads. And I'm not saying it's fair, but energetically, it's what happens. So Queen of Cups energy, open heart, not overgiving though. Don't you give them all your love without them deserving it. Now, I do see this person has changed with that Phoenix card. So this is your advice. So your advice is to keep moving forward. So for those of you, again, who are in contact, this talks about planning and progression and making plans and making things happen. So your advice is to keep moving forward. This is all about success. There's going to be success here. This is going to work out. I know it feels scary right now. Again, for a few of you, you might be just on the verge of having this all happen, and that's why you were drawn to this pile, because you needed to hear this. I love that reader that I listened to, that divine counterpart reader, she said about how sometimes, again, if this person is mistreating you, you shouldn't be openly giving them your love. That's not what I'm talking about. But in these circumstances, after a long, long separation, just be gentle, because you don't want to cause another blockage. I'm not saying tiptoe. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Queen of Cups, not overgiving, but a little bit vulnerable, so that person, because that person is a mirror of you. So if you're vulnerable, they're going to be vulnerable. Anyway, moving forward, your advice, keep progressing the way that you are. Keep doing what you're doing. You're already on the road to success here. You're skipping actually right over to the Six of Wands. I feel like you guys have probably been through a lot. The two of you, there's probably been a lot of arguing, a lot of conflict, a very long journey together, lots of transformations. But again, both of you are picking this journey. That giraffe has, oh look, we have double giraffe. Oh look, they're even facing the same way. Cute. Giraffes could be significant. Now, I had two more cards, didn't I? Oh yeah, for what's next. We have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords, which is it's about forward movement. It's about a fresh new beginning with each other, leaving the past behind you. So again, for those of you who are about to hear from this person after a long separation, hard separation, try and leave some of that past in the past. And sometimes when we start arguing about who was right or whose fault it was, we can push the connection away. Speaking from painful experience myself. And the whole time I told the other person they were doing that because I was projecting. Anyway, this is about a fresh new beginning, and this is about getting back together. This is about reconciliation, moving into calmer waters. Moving towards that pretty plant. That's really beautiful energy, you guys. All right. I think what I want to do is I'm going to get you a moon card. Let's get some moon cards. Any further messages about this pile? Your advice is to keep going. Be vulnerable. Open your heart a little to this person. This person has changed. They've changed. The Phoenix, they could have been through a spiritual awakening. That's a spiritual card in that deck. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So again, for a lot of you, I feel like you're just about to have a breakthrough with this person, whether that's them reaching out or you breaking past this weird in-between energy where you're not quite sure how you're supposed to act or what you're supposed to do. You do have clarity coming. And again, that could start with you being vulnerable with this person. Again, I'm not saying pour your heart out, but just be honest with them about the things that you're feeling. I want to get one of these. So we have that's a lot. All right. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for a lot of you, this, especially with that Phoenix card, I feel like both of you have been working to heal family issues. I feel like, again, you, the otter, were probably faster on your journey or quicker to face those things. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, at the beginning, I was picking up a feeling of anxiousness and wondering, is this person going to hurt me again? Are they just going to do the same thing? Is it going to end the same way? They're acting a little bit the same. Does that mean they haven't changed? It's this feeling of not being optimistic. And that's actually, that can block it too. So you've made it this far. You've held strong this long. I'm not trying to be a poet. You've had the patience. You've sit in acceptance. You've experienced life with this person, without this person. And being optimistic about it will bring a nicer energy in. It'll bring, again, this says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Keep thinking positive. Keep that energy positive. Keep that forward momentum. That was your advice. 3 of Wands. Forward momentum. Progress. Keep moving. Again, if this person may come back in not fully transformed, and you still may see them act a little bit the same way. But just think about, do you want to push at it and argue and have this another separation? Or do you want to stay optimistic, adjust your expectations? Again, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't expect love. I'm not telling you that you should take abuse or anything like that. I'm just saying that we really do need to look at ourselves when we're coming back into communication, because we also do things that push that person away if that person is still not perfectly healed, and no one's ever perfectly healed. Anyway, lightheartedness, optimism, positive thinking. You want to nurture this. You don't want to be in no contact again. You deserve love. Yes, you deserve love. And so does your person. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Take that as it resonates. That could resonate with somebody. All right, let's do the hearts, and then I'll do those cards. Playfulness. What did I just say, you guys? I said keep it lighthearted. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So again, for those of you who are just finding your footing with each other again, keep it light. Keep it... This person could be like, just get to know this person again. Laugh with them. Don't go back into the... You did this and I did that. And I know it's hard. But again, you've been waiting for this person to contact you, and now they're here. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Again, these bonds are the ones that change people, heal people. People that have never been able to heal. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. It's really strange. I hear a ringing bell outside. Very strange. Transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yes. Yes. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the situation, it will automatically transform. So again, that's what I'm talking about. You can't make a person act exactly the way you want them to, or the way you... There's going to be a difference. And sometimes we just need to meet each other halfway and accept that. Anyway. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Exactly, like I said with that Six of Swords. Leave this past where you hurt each other behind you. Forgive each other. Nurture that bond. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Exactly. For those of you who are really worried right now, why isn't this progressing? Why isn't it moving the way I want it to? It's because it is going to take time. Again, you waited this long for this person to come back in. And now that they're here, just enjoy it. And again, it's not going to be like it was before. You're not going to instantly come together and be inseparable, but that's a good thing, because you've both changed. Anyway, I hope that resonated with somebody. I always feel that way with some of these messages. It's like, well, I hope that resonated with somebody, because I was just doing what I was being told. Saying what I was being called to say. All right, we'll do charms first. I don't look. Oh, we got lots. All right, let's go. We have an airplane. Some of you could be taking a trip. Some of you could be at a distance from each other. We have a dragonfly. So, I mean, there's more going on here than you know. Because the dragonfly could just kind of skirts along the surface. We have 4-leaf clover. Luck is on your side. We have divine timing is what I hear with that little bunny. That I'm late for a very important date. We have Aries energy. Another 4-leaf clover. Maybe luck is finally on your side. We have a seahorse, like the seahorse in the 2 of Cups. And we have a dolphin. I wonder if a pair will come out. We'll put them together. We'll put them together. Listen to me. I'm talking to the charms now. What? Seashell, tree, transformation, strength. We have a little dolphin. Yay. Get out of there, seahorse. No, I'm just kidding. We have this. Want to fix it? Do you want to work on it? Somebody threw a wrench in your plan. Divine timing. Fishy. Butterfly. Dog bone. Frog. That's important. Key. Because the frog goes through all those stages, right? The frog truly changes. We have this nice toxic warning. Your person could have been toxic. We have grapes. Hello Kitty with a violin. Christmas. Another kitty. Oh my goodness, we have a lot. We have a cross. Look, a paw print. Some of you could have a fur baby together. We have a bicycle, chariot. We have a rose. Stars aligning. Your stars are finally aligning. A Christmas sled, chariot again. Can you guys see this? I really hope you can. Angel wing. Oh, look, we have the 2 swans. Twin flames. So no little seahorse today, but that's okay. I am talking to my charms, you guys. I just get weirder by the day. Ooh, an E jumped out at me. I see PB and J. Look, PB and J, you go together like peanut butter and jelly. We have Z, E, L, T, let me in. E, V, that's an I. Why did I say E? M, Y, C, Z, I, M, X, J, O, H, O, ho. Ho, ho. Q, C, Hobbit? I like hobbits. I mean, Lord of the Rings, but C, K, P, F. There we go. All right, I'm going to leave it here for you guys. Oh, look what I just did again. Well, I'll deal with it while I'm saying goodbye. So if you guys do want to book a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. I do have availability Tuesday onward. Thank you so much to those who keep booking personals, by the way. It's I'm so happy doing this, and everyone in my life can see it. They can see the change in me, and I really appreciate all of you who share energy here. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. I truly do love you all. I hope that noise didn't distract you as I was slamming things away. I'm sorry. Anyway, I will see you next time, you guys. And as always, I am sending you lots of love. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Sugar Skull Tarot and this Quartz Heart, this is going to be a reading about what's coming next for you and your person. So I am leaving this open. I didn't say like no contact or anything, so we'll see what comes out. We'll see what the cards have to say. I have calmed down since the intro. I feel more calm now. So yeah, we're going to get into it. So before we get into tarot, we are going to have a quick look at the oracle cards, and then I'll get the tarot and we'll talk about all the different energies. So I do have it as this is you and this is your person, but please take it as it resonates, as the roles may be reversed. So first we have fish. So we have water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the lion, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, specifically Leo though. We have whitetail, and that's for your person. We have unicorn, and you guys had 2 cards come out for what's coming next. So let's have a look. Whoops. There we go. We have love, 47, which equals 11. And we have new beginnings. So we're just, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do this for now so that I remember there's a card there. All right. So right away, what I'm seeing, and take it as it resonates. I'm not sure if you and this person are together, but there is a rebirth happening, and I feel like it's with your person. I'm not sure if it's a rebirth within the connection yet. Well, what I'm seeing here is a rebirth. This person is going through a rebirth. This person, because of the love that they feel for this person is sitting in their strength over here. With the unicorn card, we see that they're following their intuition. They're following the synchronicities that Spirit is giving them, and trying to have faith in this connection. Let's make sure it's all straight. Yes. All right, so before we get too much into that energy, I do want to look at the tarot and see what's next for you and your person and how you're feeling. Thank you for joining me for another reading. I'm very happy to be here. I really tried to do one yesterday, but I ran out of time, and I didn't want to be forcing it either, right? I felt like I didn't have time. So today it was my first up on my list of things to do after my personals. Is get to my YouTube family. All right, so Spirit, we're looking for messages for pile number 2 about what's coming next for them and their person. All right, get my list so I can stay organized. That one jumped off my thumb and did a flip in the air. That was amazing. Sometimes I wish you guys could see that stuff. So we have the moon. We have the moon. I kind of want to take another card. Can I have one more card for that? Clarifying the moon. Ten of Wands and the World. All right, that makes more sense now. Again, these are huge cards. I had to move a bunch of stuff, so we'll just see if we can make it work. Let's do that. All right, let's keep going. We do have the World on the bottom, so a cycle. Hermit on the bottom. So again, this fish person is going through a rebirth. This fish person could have you blocked, or you could have them blocked. When I was looking at the moon and I went right silent, this was on the bottom of the deck. So I was wondering, are you blocked or have you blocked them? And that's why I asked for a clarifier with the 10 of Wands. But now it's come out again. Lots of air energy here. It just started pouring. Interesting. So we have more strength here. We have Leo and we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so I gotta leave that there. That's a lot of information. And like I said, this is your person's energy. And on the bottom of the deck for that person, we have the Hermit. And we do see a spiritual awakening is happening. They're in hermit mode. You're probably not talking to them. But I'd also like to mention, this is Virgo energy. This person is in the light here. They're coming out to the end of this cave, so we'll see what else comes out. But this is somebody that's nearing the end of this hermit, of this transformation. And that's why we have a new beginning right here. All right, let's keep going. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Knight of Cups on the bottom. I kind of want to get the rest of the cards. I don't have room for them though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle out the rest of the cards and then I'll set the other ones aside and we'll talk about them after. So what I just shuffled out was advice and what's next. So we're going to go into that next. And we have the Tower on the bottom and the 2 of Cups. So rebuilding a foundation. So you can already see where this is going, you guys. So we'll leave those on the bottom and we'll come back to them. Okay, let's get into it. So what I'm seeing is that your love, the love that you and this person share, it's really pushed them to have some kind of awakening here. Maybe an awakening towards the connection. Maybe it goes deeper. Maybe it has to do with their childhood. Maybe it has to do with childhood wounding. But what we're seeing here is we're seeing you're in the energy of this lion and this unicorn. And it's like, I feel like you're listening to your inner voice and you're trying to listen to your intuition about this person, but maybe you feel, again, I don't think you're in contact with this person, but I feel like maybe you're questioning why you're feeling this way, or why are you seeing so many synchronicities to this person? Why do you feel this need to sit here and wait for them? Why do you feel like they're coming back? Why are you feeling this way? Because underneath we have the 10 of Wands and the Moon. So it shows us there was an ending here. This connection brought you burdens. There was burdens in this connection, a burdened energy. And right now, in the Moon, the energy of the Moon, I'm getting 2 messages. For one, you could be embodying your all right, for some of you, you are embodying divine feminine energy. And you could have walked away from this, and now you're in this divine feminine energy. Because I know that's not a female lion, But that is to me, a very Empress type of energy. That lion's just sitting there in complete faith. And we have the unicorn again. I feel for some of you, you're spiritual and you understand soul connections, and you know this person is going to awaken. You know this person might already be awakening, or you just have faith that they will. For others, you're wondering, why do I feel this way? Why am I thinking about this person who brought so many burdens to my life? It's a feeling of not understanding why you're feeling a certain way. So I'm picking up on two energies in this reading. Some of you who don't understand the depth of it. I don't mean that in a mean way. Seagull. I don't mean that. I saw a seagull go by. I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, you could not understand why you're so drawn to this person. For others of you, you know why you're drawn to them. And it's because you believe in counterparts and you're in this divine feminine energy. I did see 11:11 on the clock. And I have to say, we are ending the reading with the divine counterpart pair. Divine feminine, divine masculine. We haven't gotten into these ones yet, but we will. So, with this 10 of Wands too, some of you could be feeling weighed down right now and not understand why. And it's because your person is going through spiritual awakening and you're picking up on that energy. Now your person is going through spiritual awakening. I feel this strong message of listening to their intuition. It's taken them a while to hit that intuition. We don't see the intuition like up here. It's kind of coming deep within here. And that's why I feel like you might not be in contact with this person, because they're just starting to really awaken to this. And the moon is divine feminine energy. So again, I say it in most of my readings that it really is this divine feminine energy or divine love, take it as it resonates, that can change people and heal people. And clearly the love this person felt for you, this connection they feel to you, I feel like intuitively they're drawn to you. I feel like maybe you are both very intuitive with each other, telepathic with each other maybe. But this person is going through an awakening. Specifically, I feel about this connection and about how they're drawn to you, and they're trying to listen to their intuition here. Now, your person's current energy is there's 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Strength. So again, I don't think they're doing very well right now. I don't think their life is going very well right now. Sometimes through spiritual awakenings or through denying a connection, we can have karmic retribution. Is that what it's called? Karmic retribution? That doesn't sound right. I don't want to say retaliation either. Anyway, we can have karmic lessons given to us. So for example, if a divine partner mistreats this one and refuses to heal from it, and that divine partner walks away, the universe then, tower moment, takes things away. All of a sudden they're losing connections. They could be having problems at work, problems with people in their life. It's all part of this process of waking up, and that's what your person is going through right now. This card is about a spiritual awakening. And again, I feel like your person was hesitant to awaken. I feel like There was a hesitancy here where you see the deer is looking back. Maybe they're unsure about coming towards you. But their current energy is 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Strength. So again, I do feel like they're going through something right now in their life. And they're really trying to hold on to that inner strength. We have Pentacles, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We have some Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we have everybody. So I feel like your person was trying to hold out here. I think they were, again, they were hesitant to start this spiritual process, this awakening. But I feel like they haven't been able to stop thinking about you here with this 9 of Swords. I feel like Spirit is just constantly sending them signs about you with that moon. Look at how that moon matches the one in that card. I feel like this is someone who's been getting guidance, having dreams about you, having daydreams about you even, having little visions pop into their head. Wouldn't it be nice if I was with that lion person? I think that lion person could do this and that lion person could do that, and they could hug me and kiss me and make it all better. Missing their lion, missing their strength. Again, I feel like your person they could have tried to fight this. They could have tried to postpone healing, but we saw on the bottom of the deck with them, they're in hermit energy, they're healing. They're healing. This is also a never give up attitude or a feeling of determination. So again, I just see your person is going through a lot in their personal life right now. They could be feeling attacked even by people. So what is blocking your connection? So we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So it's really giving me that what's blocking this is, I'm not sure if this is what separated you in the first place. This is what could be hindering your connection. And we see this person who is overworking, working hard. And we see this person who's waiting and they're like, when am I going to see all my coins? Like, look at these little plants. When are they going to grow into big plants and give me lots of coins? When am I going to see my rewards for all the time and waiting and no contact and conflict? When am I going to see my pentacles here? And it could be that what's hindering this connection is, I feel like this person had to work on themselves before they could offer anything to you. I feel like they didn't have enough to offer you. They wanted to, but at the time they didn't have enough. They hadn't worked on themselves enough. And I'm just getting this message of, in the past, this disappointed, like, where's my reward here? This person could have spent too much time working too, or a lot of time working, prioritizing work over this connection. So that's what's blocking it or hindered it in the past. Advice. Let's get to it. Your advice. Woo, cards are falling. So your advice was this. So we have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, it can talk about a fresh start or a fresh new beginning. And it can talk about a connection that before never really materialized, never turned into anything. This is the mini Fool. So it's like, you take a leap towards it, but it just fizzles out. And that could be what happened here. And there is a fresh start here. There's a spark here that's coming. There's life in this connection again. And again, I'm not sure if you've heard from this person. To me, it looks like this person is in hermit mode and blocking it in their head, which is confusing you, but you're trying to listen to your intuition. Take it as it resonates. This is a collective reading. But your advice here is, I mean, we have the Six of Cups, so that's all about healing. That's all about reconciliation. It's about someone from your past coming back. It's about healing wounds. So again, I really do feel like something in this connection really was the catalyst. Your love for this person was the catalyst for the spiritual awakening that they're going through. Whether or not for some of you, this person could have mistreated you and karma just kind of delivered to them and now they're waking up. But there is something very special about your love here that has changed this person. So yeah, this person is coming back around here, and this is about healing it. And it may be just a little spark at first from this person. Like you might just hear a, hey, not an offer or a leap of faith towards you, but just a little bit. We do have the Sun here. So the Sun is the S card. So this connection is coming back around. And for those of you who resonate with divine counterparts, this is divine masculine energy. And that's what we have. We have, if you resonate with divine counterparts, we have someone sitting in divine feminine energy here, just kind of waiting for this person. Not in a bad way, but in an energetic way. And we have this person about to break out of this. They're about to escape this. They're about to, once they get away from these wolves, once they face their demons, their shadows, whatever you want to call it, what comes next? 8 of Wands. Messages, communication. And again, we have the Sun card here, so that's a very positive, happy card. That should tell you that this story has a happy ending. And when I looked at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower. So, and we have the 2 of Cups. So this is what's next. Connection. Being connected again. Rebuilding this foundation, because clearly with these 2 cards, I really feel like you and your person weren't on the same page. Because that person is working hard and she looks so like, why am I not seeing the benefits here? So there was something unbalanced. And this is about building a stronger foundation this time. Taking it slow. Building that connection again. This is a soul bond energy. This is an offer of love, commitment. This is beautiful energy. Now, I do want to we're just going to get a couple of oracles. We'll just get these ones. We're going to take the top one. Well, we're going to take that. Well, we're just going to take all of them. Intuitively, I know like if I'm supposed to take them or not. And as soon as I looked at them, just the top one, I'm like, well, I'm supposed to take that one. And then I saw the other one. Well, I'm supposed to take that one too. Because you have 10s in your reading here. So there is change coming. That Wheel of Fortune is starting to turn again. So that's why I felt the need to take these cards. Because we have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. And that's what I'm saying. You have the Sun card here. You have the Sun card ending out your reading. That's a big fat yes if I've ever seen one. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. You're very close to achieving your goal. See, this is coming. That's why I took these cards. A new start is coming. The answers you need are coming. There's so much. Somebody here really needs some reassurance, I'm hearing, because that's a lot of reassurance. All right, let's look at these ones. What's coming next for this connection? This is very interesting. This is confirming everything I said. Oh my gosh. All right, so first of all, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And we did see that Six of Cups energy, which is about healing things like that. And for those of you who are in no contact with your parents, for those of you who are healing, hello, I'm on the same journey, and aren't in contact with your parents, I'm sending you love. I had to go into therapy about that because I didn't want to not talk to my parents. Anyway, it's very hard, but you don't have to talk to them to forgive them, is my point. You can forgive them and still move on with your life. Okay, Spirit. That's Six of Cups energy as well. That was funny. It just dropped from the sky. So yes, there is healing childhood wounds here, healing family issues. We also have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And that is why you have triggered this person into awakening, because they know your soul. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So I will say sometimes this card comes out when a religious factor in these connections can be that you have somebody that's not awakened to it, someone who hasn't realized the importance or realized the connection. And until they awaken, it can block it. And then, guys, look at this. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there is something to be said here about forgiving. And then we have engagement and wedding. So, and that was, I said, what is coming next for pile 2? What do they need to know? What's coming next? All right, let's get some of these heart cards and then we'll do letters and charms. I feel like that's it, but yep, that was it. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Exactly, and when we're sitting there waiting for somebody to contact us, it doesn't help, does it? All we can do is focus on rising our own vibration. Because of what you are projecting, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. We have criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And guys, that's a hard lesson that I had to learn. It took me a very long time to learn it. And what's funny is that I experienced that trying to communicate with my parents. I was trying to communicate with them and they just kept like, whoa, yeah, well, you did this, you did this, you did this. And it was just like constant criticizing and I couldn't talk to them. Finally, I had to go no contact. And then what did I do? I displayed that in my connections. So that was a hard lesson for me. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. Yes, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Exactly. This person feels it. They can feel it just as much as you. We also have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I saw on the bottom. All right. So now we're going to get charms and letters. I hope you guys are having a good weekend wherever you are. Where I am, I don't know all the holidays all over the world. So forgive me if I'm being ignorant, but here in Canada, we have a holiday on Monday, so a day off for the working people. I'm still going to do a pick-a-card on Monday because it's a day off and I want to do something I enjoy doing. So this is fun for me. All right. You know what? I want to say thank you for letting me talk to you while I clean up, because I am someone who is neurodivergent and I actually do really well like tasks with another person. So just having you guys here while I clean up is actually it's helpful to me. So for those of you who don't like it, I'm sorry, but it does help. All right, we're gonna do letters first. Let's do letters. All right, we have D, B, F, M, L, I'll hold them up higher, I, C, T, look, we have lick. Anyway. Oh, E, Zoe. Someone here could be named Zoe or Mick. F, G, J, X, O, C, M, P, H, Z, B, X, Q. When I saw lick, I just heard that song that I want to lick, 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 lick you from your whatever, and I'm just reminded how when I was a child, I didn't think that was inappropriate. But as a grown-up who has children, I'm like, what was I thinking? No wonder my parents didn't like that music. All right, so we have a butterfly, transformation, spiritual awakening, moving, growing from that cocoon. We have a fairy. We have the yoga hand. I can't remember what it's called, but it's yoga. We have a crown, safety pin. You could feel like this connection is hanging on by a safety pin. That's kind of what it feels like in separation. Like you can't quite get that safety pin unhooked to free it. Like there's just something, this little piece of metal holding it together. We have a cross, a gingerbread man. Christmas could be important. Christmas could be important. We have a turtle, a cross again, a moon. I love you to the moon and back. We have chariot energy. We have an elephant, my favorite. Peace sign. The tree of life. Healing toxic behaviors. We have a star, another candy cane. I'll put you over here with the Christmas stuff. Guys, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. We have the angel. Actually, let me take that one too. This is the saddest little thing I've ever seen. We have the cat. We have the lock. And we have that treble, whatever. I think I already mentioned that music could be important. Now let me show you the sad thing. We have one little itty bitty elephant, one little itty bitty froggy, one little itty bitty dolphin, and one itty bitty little seahorse. And then we have the twin flame yin yang. And I feel, look, these, anyway, I feel like some of you are still waiting here for your person to come in. And I find it very symbolic that we have all 4 of those as singles, because sometimes in the readings where sometimes they come out together. So I just wanted to point that out, that my heart goes out to you guys that are still waiting, okay? And I'm sending you lots of love. Every day is hard. Every day gets easier. Be like an alcoholic. Don't drink. But take it one day at a time. One day at a time, and each day gets easier. I promise. About no contact. Well, about drinking too. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here before I start rambling on again. Thank you for joining me for another reading. If you want to book a personal, that information is in the description box below. And I will be back in a few days with a pick a card reading. And once again, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. If you just heard that, that's my cat licking the table. So my cat, do you hear that? My cat is also sending you love by licking the table. Bye. Hello, pile threes, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this ruby fuchsite heart, I've calmed down since the intro. And the Guardian of the Night, or the Night Guardian Tarot, I'm going to have to look again. This is going to be your reading. All about what's coming next for you and your person. So I am going to get some oracle cards before we begin, and then we'll get into the tarot. All right, so before we get into the tarot, let's have a look at the oracle cards. So this person is meant to be you. This person is meant to be your person, but take it as it, sorry, this side is meant to be your person, but take it as it resonates. So for you, we have the stingray. We have tiger. Look at that monstera plant. For all my planty lovers out there. We have stability, 5. Change. We have turkey. And we have cheetah, which is fire, and we have water. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we also have Earth with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, are those straight? Okay, so what's coming next is stability. Okay, and I am going to talk about these cards just a tiny little bit. I haven't looked at the tarot yet, but what we're seeing is this person is on the move. They are on the move, and even a turkey. A turkey, when you think about it, I know it's been in movies where turkeys will chase people. I know that's a thing. And in the book, the turkey, well, first of all, you guys, I have to tell you something. So I was kind of getting, as soon as that cheetah came out, I was like, twin flame, runner, runner. We have a runner on our hands. But they're running in your direction. And anyway, so I was thinking, like, I always think when we have that runner dynamic, like, oh, that's a twin flame. And over here, we have somebody who's really focusing on their self. The stingray is about someone who's balancing, someone who is, look at the balancing of all those chakras. This is someone who's on their journey, floating along, trying to focus on themselves, trying to center their energy, work on their wounding. Again, you could be very into chakra work, chakra healing. And I want to point out that both of these cards, this one is number 56, which reduces to 11. This is 47, which reduces to 11. So we have 1111, and we have a chaser after someone starts focusing on themselves. So I can't help but think this is for my twin flames, guys. So if you're here, welcome. That book just flew on the ground. And also I wanted to say that even though this stingray person is working on themselves and floating along, gliding along, the tiger and the turkey are very They are very similar energies because the turkey, let me grab the book that just fell, 47, right? The turkey is somebody who is, again, could have been a runner. It's someone who, in the past, wanted to stay wild and free. It's a wild and free energy. So again, I'm really feeling divine masculine. Or you could have been dealing with someone who just didn't want to settle down, never thought they would settle down, never thought they would have kids, never thought they would get married. And then they met you and all of a sudden they're thinking about the stability and they can't stop thinking about you. We also have, look, we have the two swans. Twin flames, I'm telling you. Especially my pile number 3s. I'm telling you, I attract divine counterparts. It's very strange. My energy attracts them because I am one. I mean, it's not strange. I understand why. I'm going to stop gaslighting myself now. You and this person are both being guided to each other. And the minute that you focused on yourself, what happened? This cheetah came running in. Anyway, the turkey very much is a wild and free energy like the cheetah. But you see, this energy is coming towards you now, just as you're not looking. And the other one was 5611. The other one is about, I was just saying, you are focusing on yourself here, but you still feel this inner desire towards this person. You still feel a pull towards this person. You still think about this person, and your energy, your soul, is still wants to go this way. But again, you're focusing on yourself right now. You are a powerful person. It says there's a hunger here, a hunger for something. So even though you're working on yourself, you're still craving this person. In one of my personal readings today, I was talking about how I always felt like I had a void. Like I avoided tarot, but I always, because I was scared they were going to tell me the truth. I was kind of living a lie. Like I thought I was happy because I was doing everything that we're supposed to do, you know, grow up, get married, have children, get a job, get a van, get a dog. But no matter what I did, I felt like I had a void within me, and I kept trying to fill the void with other people. And not other people. What am I talking about? With other things. Oh my goodness. I would fill it with, like, I have 3 dogs. I used to have 4. I used to have 4 cats. I would fill it with animals. Then I started filling it with plants. And then I started filling it, well, for 14 years of my life, I filled that void with alcohol. Anyway, I was talking, I'm sorry for blabbering. I was talking in, look, this little dead piece just fell off. That's symbolic shedding. I was talking to this person in my reading about how I had a void my entire life. And then when I met my counterpart, it was really weird. That void was suddenly gone. And then you separate from that person, you go no contact, and that void is still there. And this card talks about this unexplainable force within you that just knows you want this thing. You're drawn to it. Again, this turkey is also following their instinct. You guys are following your instincts back together. And what we see here is this person is about to start chasing if you haven't already heard from them. Let's get into the tarot. Death on the back, death and rebirth right away. All right, I have to have a list so I don't get distracted, because you know what I'm like, you guys. King of Cups, water energy, coming for the stingray. You guys go together like fire and water. I'm just kidding. You guys saw that. First it was the king, then it was the queen. What will be the third cut? That's very interesting. That's divine counterpart right there. I'm telling you, my pile threes. Healing? Come on. Healing. You two have been healing. And you're coming back together. There goes the list. All right. Let's see here. We had a huge storm here this morning, so I was like, I have to do a read-in. We have right away, that death card wanted to come out. I told you right away we have Death and the Hierophant. Okay. Guys, when this card came out, I saw this card in my head. I saw this card in my head, and I thought when I was talking about the tiger, I was envisioning this card. Anyway. Basically everything I was just saying. All right. I'm going to shuffle the next cards. We have, guys, look at, we have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Virgo, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Scorpio, Death, and we have Taurus, the Hierophant. So I'm going to shuffle out the next cards and then we'll talk about it when we get to them, because there's not enough room. Okay. One more. One more. Please, Spirit. All right. So, I feel like your person could have run away from this connection in the past, because we do have the Knight of Wands on the back of the deck. So again, really feeling like this is someone that ran from this connection, in and out, hot, cold energy. Definitely runner chaser dynamic. And right underneath we have the Knight of Pentacles, which shows me that this person has slowed down for a reason. So what I'm seeing here is that this person is about to come towards you if they haven't already. For some of you, you may be already talking to this person. But what we see here is we do see someone who ran from the connection in the past and they're coming back. This is your energy. So we have the Hierophant and we have Death. So you could be really focusing on your spirituality right now with this Hierophant card. 5 is about change, and we do have change here too. So this person is coming towards you changed. Again, I don't know if you're talking to this person or not. Sometimes it's hard to tell. With the Hermit, actually, some of you aren't, but we'll get into it. So I do feel like you feel this connection with this person. You feel this pull towards them with the Hierophant and the Tiger. But right now you're really focused on balancing yourself. Maybe you're, again, you could have a spiritual advisor with that Hierophant, or you could be getting readings from tarot readers, not just these ones, but like a tarot reading, a personal one. I feel like you had to turn your back on this person to focus on yourself. You see how this person has their back turned? I feel like you had to focus on yourself because this connection maybe wasn't changing. And with the stability card, I don't feel like it was very stable. Also with the turkey, because the turkey is that free-spirited, hard to catch Knight of Wands. So I feel like you had to focus on yourself here. And really, for some of you, you could have just, through this journey, actually started spreading messages about this, about spirituality yourself, or teaching others, tarot reading, Reiki, light work, chakra, well, take it as it resonates. You're also coming out with the Death card here. So that kind of shows me that there was an ending here. I feel like you are open to a rebirth. I feel like you're open to it. If this person showed you that they wanted this, it's very interesting how this person's energy is like just gravitating towards you. And except for your shadow, which is your innermost desire, except for your shadow, you're looking at yourself. You're looking this way. You're heading this way. Except for that shadow part of you. So you still feel connected to this person. This person is sitting over here. They are feeling the need to come towards you, and you may already be talking to this person. This person might just want to progress things. For some of you, I feel like you're in no contact though with that Hermit energy, because the Hermit energy is coming out as hidden factors. So the hidden factors being there needed to be healing. There needed to be self-work. This person needed to look at themselves. You needed to look at yourself, especially if this is twin flame. Again, we have 1111, and we have a chaser, and we have somebody focusing on themselves like a feminine would, like an empress would. So those are indicators, right? And what's blocking it is this person is doing the inner work. They're healing. I feel like you're in a bit of Hermit energy too, because when we walk away from a connection like this, we go through the Hermit stage ourselves. And your energy is kind of focused on yourself right now, focused on a new beginning for yourself. And then we have this person come charging in. So again, what's blocking this is some inner work right now. It's healing. It's a little bit of isolation. But it's a healing energy, and it's causing this person, again, to want to follow their own. They have this instinct to come towards you. The turkey is about primal instinct. So for your person, their energy is the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So I'm looking at this. I love this deck. It's a deck that I read very intuitively, I read it intuitively because I feel like that's how it's meant to be read. But I'm really getting the message here. Your person, look at the similarities in that. They're being guided to you here. And they're looking at you like they missed the boat. I feel like that's you. You went away here, because the 8 of Cups does talk about walking away. But this tiger is still thinking about you. They're looking at you as the ship that got away here. They've still got their paw in this cup. Like, they're standing in this cup. They're standing in... They still feel a lot for you. And I like it because we have this matching this. So again, this person is being guided towards you. This person looks at you as their emotional fulfillment. And if you're looking for signs, we have a white owl, we have a moth, a lunar moth. We have a bat, an owl, 2 bats, we have a deer, possibly an elk, I'm not sure. A wolf, raccoons, magpies, bunnies, foxes, another wolf. Fireflies could be important. So you could be at a distance from this person too with this image right here, because they're looking... Get out of here. My cat's playing with the charms. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So yeah, this person, you could be at a distance from this person, and this person's looking at you like you're so far away, but you're everything that completes them. You're everything to this person. This person, you're their happy ending here. And look at that cup with the healing. They're healing this right now. I love this deck. I felt drawn to buy it, and I feel very connected. I absolutely love this deck. Like a moth to a flame. They can't forget about your energy. It's always around them. It's always around them. So your advice moving forward, let's have a look. Your advice is that this is your wish fulfillment. That this shadow that feels drawn to this person is drawn to this person for a reason. And as much as you focus on yourself and possibly push the connection away if you're not in contact, your shadow is still thinking about this person. Like you still want this person. You still see, as much as this person sees you as their 10 of cups, I think you see them as your 10 of cups, because we have the 9 of cups here as your advice. Now the 9 of cups in terms of timing can talk about the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th of a month could be relevant, or contact could be made, union, or during the summer months, depending on where you are. Where I am, that's June, July, and August, a little bit of September. But I feel like your advice is to trust in this, trust in the transformation here. Look at this. Here's that energy that's been guiding this person, making them come back towards you. You'll notice you don't have that energy over here. This person is following this, following guidance back to you here. And we see it around here with these 2 of cups. These 2 cups are standing above all those. Nobody holds a candle to you is what I'm hearing. And Spirit is saying that the reason you're drawn to this is because this is your wish fulfillment. Again, I'm not sure if some of you are in denial just because of that energy going that way, but that's just for some of you. I know that not all of you are in denial. I know that a lot of you know this is your wish fulfillment. And for those of you that are in communication, but it's not progressing the way you like, that your advice is that to trust in this, that it's happening the way it needs to happen. On the bottom of the deck, or sorry, that wasn't the bottom of the deck. This is for what's next. We have the Fool. So we have a new beginning here between the 2 of you. I feel like this person might be afraid to approach you. That's just for some of you. But this is what's next. Your person taking a leap of faith here. Or you both, if you're already in contact. This can be about both of you taking a leap of faith towards each other. Choosing each other. Progression forward. That's what I mean. This is, for those of you who resonate with twin flames, this is a journey that you have to choose. And you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this person. There is a new beginning here. The frog symbolizes transformation, and that frog knows, this frog is not indecisive. This frog knows which sword he wants. Usually with the 2 of Swords, we see somebody with a blindfold over their eyes trying to listen to their intuition. This frog has the sword they want. And the 3 of Wands is about forward movement and progression and making plans and progress and moving forward. I feel like this is already in motion here, the way this birdie's holding on to this wand. Again, I really feel this we're dealing with, for some of you, counterparts, because there is this divine feminine energy that I really do feel is guiding your person here. That's lovely energy. I feel like your person is afraid to come towards you if you haven't heard from them, because we have the Nine of Swords and the Chariot on the bottom. So that's, you know, that's a feeling of feeling anxious about coming forward, feeling anxious about pursuing this. If this is a twin flame connection, you guys are mirrors, so whatever you're feeling, they're feeling too, okay? Positive thinking. Keep positive. Balance spirituality and practicality. Again, that's what you're doing right here, because the tiger would just go for it, right? But you're being practical and spiritual about this with the Hierophant and the Stingray. You're already doing that. We have Pisces. Don't let your past hold you back. So for those of you who are in, I was picking up on that energy where you're heading this way. I do want to say, we all have free will, even though somebody got on me about saying that. And don't let what this person did in the past before they healed hold you back from believing in the spirituality here, believing the magic. Because we were programmed to believe that people shouldn't hurt us. We were programmed to believe that, and that's not true. Because a lot of us have childhood trauma and have anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, reactions, triggers. Nobody in this world is perfect. So there's a message here about not letting what happened in the past between you and this person hold you back. It's funny, that card took a while to come out. I don't know if you guys saw that. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And on the bottom of the deck, look, we have conclusions are within reach and a new start is coming. I will say, I believe, I heard there's 2 full moons this month. And apparently that's that like once in a blue moon energy. So miracles, separation. So yeah, for some of you, you are in separation, reconciliation. Are you kidding me? Guys, if that wasn't a clear message, I don't know what was. For those of you who are in separation, reconciliation. For those of you who just came out of separation, you're about to move from that awkward stage to union. We have past life relationship. You've known each other before. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal from the past. Just like that. Can you guys hear that? My cat is running around the room like a crazy person. Do you ever, if you guys have cats, do they ever do that? It's like they're being chased by something you can't see. Forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So for some of you, there is something about not holding on to the past. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We also have wedding on the bottom. Just saying. Heart cards, and then we'll do charms. Alrighty. So we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. I believe you guys, most of you are already doing that with that Stingray card. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. My cat's crazy, guys. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. All of these messages about love coming. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So, if they're not coming in right, then they're not ready. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will automatically transform, magically transform. I will say that that's very important for those of you just coming back into contact or just coming into union, try not to keep criticizing each other and fighting over whose fault the past was. Work on getting to know each other again and moving forward. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. So yeah, go with the flow, which is easier said than done, right? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And guys, I'm kind of getting that's what this shadow card is all about. Your heart is telling you this person feeds your soul, feeds your heart. All right. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So big lesson, guys. As someone who was with someone that they loved, like I love my partner. And we have 4 children together, but don't let guilt keep you in a situation. Don't let fear about someone else or how they may feel keep you from what your soul is calling towards. And that's a lesson that I had to learn. It was a hard one. It was because for a while my guilt kicked in and I was just like, well, I'll just keep going. I've lived my life this far this way and I'll just keep going. But my soul had other plans for me, you guys, and I couldn't fight it. So I just wanted to say thank you. I don't think I did for pile 1, but I'm neurodivergent, so sometimes I have problems with tasks. And I've noticed that since I've started cleaning up while I talk to you guys, it's so much easier for me to clean up because I feel like I have a buddy, like it's like a buddy system. So for those of you who find it distracting, I am so sorry, but it really truly helps me. So thank you. Now, where's my lid? I threw it towards my cat. All right, let's do letters first. We had a W. We had a W try and get away today. I also see KY tried to come out. I, R, H, B, T. Let's get you a little closer. J, S, M, L, O, E, M, A, L, X, O, C, W, Z, C, J, B, P, D, K, G, Z. Alright, and now we'll do charms. Thank you again for joining me for another reading, you guys. You're my favorite. You guys, this is my favorite thing to do now. Hang out with you guys. Now, don't be alarmed. I've started talking to the charms. I didn't mean to, it just happened. We have a horsey, a paw print. Animals could be important. We have a bunny, divine timing. We have divine feminine with that swan. That could just be twin flamey too. Music, very important to this connection. That Aries skull tried to pick up that wrench with its horn. Did you see that? When I picked it up, it had that wrapped around its horn. Dragonflies could be important. We have a seahorse. We have a star, an apple. You are the apple of my eye. We have travel. You and your person could be at a distance together. Oh, we have the 2 dolphins. Yay! 2 dolphins together. Kissing. Look, I didn't even try and make that happen. Halloween could be important. So we have this mermaid, and for all this time, I think I mentioned it the other day, I thought that she was facing away, but she actually does have a front. This one does not. That one faces away permanently. This one has closed their back on this connection. Oh, look, we have two mermaids facing the same way. Same-sex couple, possibly. Lovely. Love it. Grapes. A fish. A lock. A Christmas tree. These are sliding, you guys. Hang on. We have Hello Kitty playing a violin. What is up with that Hello Kitty, hey? What does she want here? We have a heart, a child, a lock, a feather, a crown, another Hello Kitty. What's this hiding here? A flower. We have a bunch of keys hiding in the corner, you guys. Look at all those keys, a butterfly and a ladybug. So really quick, I didn't mention it. I think I only mentioned it in pile one, but we have this ladybug here. And if you guys were watching some other reading I did, I said that this was supposed to be my sign for August, that I would see a ladybug or hear ladybug, and it would signal that, you know, abundance or good blessings, whatever. And I saw my child was watching a movie called Ladybug and Cat Noir, and it's about a superhero named Miraculous. I think that's her name. I don't really know. Anyway, I watched it last night, you guys, and it is about twin flames. It starts off, just watch the first 5 minutes. It's called Cat Lady and Cat Noir. It's a movie on Netflix. And it's this red soul and this blue soul that are connected, and then they're put into a yin-yang symbol, and they're meant to heal the world. And that was the introduction. Heal the world from like hate and evil and save it with love. And the company that made it is called Awakening Productions, okay? And this person is on a journey of self-love, which is like, she's learning how to love herself. And in the movie, I'm not spoiling anything, in the movie there is a runner-chaser dynamic between her and Cat Noir, because Cat Noir is really drawn to her. She's drawn to his alter self, his everyday self. So she actually runs from Cat Noir. Anyway, it's just, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's definitely about twin flames. Definitely. 2 minutes in, I was like, oh my gosh. I took a video of it. Anyway, I'm serious. Watch the first 5 minutes and you'll see the two souls that are intertwined, and they get put into the yin-yang symbol. And they're meant to heal the world with their love. I can't make it up. Anyway, thank you again for joining me for another reading. I'm going to go spend the weekend with my family now, and I will be back on Monday with a pick a card. So until then, sending you lots of love. Bye.